Yeah, we're still in the middle of the night, so I don't know if to call it 13, but we are already past midnight, so I'm going to call it 14th of May. Yeah, and I just want to do this live, huh? To continue to make you doomed human race. You see this, you're paying for fun games that you play. You're paying pedophilia, rapists, sexists, prostitution, pimping, directly and indirectly pimping. You bet money, you bet your so-called lives, using other people's spaces and happiness and joy to play your games of sexist humiliation, your sexist predating humiliation games, your sexist predating prostitution games that your prostitute mothers, your human race, all of you who are partakers of these fucking games, your mothers are all bloody prostitutes, psychopathic prostitutes, and your fathers are all psychopathic bomber DL prostitutes. I don't care who you are. If you are even my family member that are dead all of them, since March 2023, I'm talking to you, including you. And if you are my biological father right now, you are into this blood clot shit. You are exactly one of the motherfucker I'm talking to. I don't give a fuck, because I have come to understand that this is the same sexist madness, your mental illness. That this is why anytime I see on your social media people saying mental illness, healing. Imagine a group of so-called normal human beings. You think you are normal? You calculate what people eat, drink, wear, to put up pedo lies, pedo infatuation, and send predators their ways. Why you are behind CCTV cameras, behind CCTV fucking phones and devices, manipulating and having phones, watching the person being a fucking prey for sexual predators, for sexual stalkers, for sexual rapists, for molesters, STD, perverts, pedophiles, unwell, mentally, emotionally, psychologically damaged and destroyed entities every time. And you don't know you are sick. You do all of this with another person's life. And the worst part of it is some of you want to say, oh, it has happened to everybody at one point of their lives. It happens to my name is not everybody. When they used you for the same pedophilia game, I did not participate in any way. Exactly. So I don't see any reason why any of you on this earth will think you can come and practice it with me and your bloodline will go free. You call it what? Paying for fun. You see, your children's mouth, your children's asses, they will be feeling pains, bleeding blood for you people to be having fun with. It will be their choices to grow up and deal with you people. Me, I'm not an enabler to evildoers. I will never pray for anybody who has sexually stalked me or predated me directly or indirectly to ever know peace. It will mean I am an enabler to evildoers, to sexist, mad, mentally ill people like you. And I'm not. I'm not your prostitute, stalker, predator, bomb fathers. I'm not your stalker, prostitute, stalker, predator mothers. I'm not your stalker friend, family members, or whosoever, your cohort. No. So I will never pray for peace for you. Nor for your bloodline. Because when your bloodline have peace, they will continue your pedo stalking philosophy, games of madness and mental illness that you all play. So to make sure that you are all busy enjoying your fun that comes with you people causing pains on other people, your children's mouth and their asses. Hey, gymnastic in Ikebagbo. You know what they call gymnastic? Gina, morning gymnastic, afternoon gymnastic, evening gymnastic. Your children, they will be doing it on top of the dicks of pedophiles, rapists, sexual abusers, on top of the pussy of rapists, sexual abusers, all of them with STDs from generations to generations. You say you love to have fun. This is what you do to people, right? You turn people's life upside down for your emulation, pedophilic, stalking, rapist, sexist game. And then you say you are making them great. So this is how you make people great. So I want to see you. Put your children out there also. I know a lot of you don't even know yourself. You are so damaged that you even do this thing in persons. A lot of you even put your children out there. to be victims of sexual predators, rapists, psychopaths, to fuck them from underage for fame and for money. A lot of you damaged entities. This have happened to a lot of you celebrities on the surface of this, so-called celebrity clowns that say you are celebrities. A lot of you, you've undergone this fucking shit I'm talking about. Let's not even talk of the non-celebrity ones. It happens in your world. You sell your children out as babies. And then I've come to understand this is what you have been doing to me since I was a child. Since I was a fucking child, 30 years of the same pedophilia games that used to rape babies, rape teenagers, rape adults that can never speak about it, but you chose the wrong candidates. This is why I will continue to tell you, I'm glad you chose me. The same rapist, I swear with the last drop of my blood, the same rapist pedophilia, games of stalking, predating, fucking and raping people sexually, using people sexually is what you have been doing to me since I was 1 year old plus of age. Since I was under 2 years old is what you have been doing to me. Especially you Nigerians, you colonial master, well superior, groomed rapists and pedophiles. In your so-called gutter land, you call motherland, your Nigeria to be specific. From the age of fucking 1 year plus, I was raped by more than 5 different men, more than 10 times. With the same pedophilia game, back then, the technology on your internet was not this advanced. So people could not understand what was going on at that time. This is the same game. You so-called useless ancestors black that don't know your left from your right. Later you want to call this white bombo clatty, Arabic and Asiatic bombo clatty, zesty pussy men that fuck your children in black private villas in your black Africa. Then when they treat you like trash, you call them racist. And you are the ones selling yourselves and your bloodline to them for generations. You're inferior according to nature. You're inferior white, Arabic, and Asiatic. You have been selling yourselves and your children to them for generations like you have done to me. Like you have fucking done to me. In this your colonial master song. If I had remained in Africa, they would have said, oh, it happened to you because you were in Africa. In this Europe, in the Western world, it doesn't happen. Okay. In Africa, like I said, above 10 times rape and sexual abuses and assault I faced as a child, from at least 1 year old plus of age till I left your Africa. And now I am in your so-called colonial master world. From my teenage years to now my adulthood, I have been raped and sexually assaulted more than 10 times. Cherry on the cake, 10, 11 policies with guns and uniforms. And that was when they thought, don't use the mouth of your dog to touch me. And that was when they thought that because they are policies with guns and uniform, that I, Adora, was never ever going to be able to speak about it or expose them. Wrong candidates. Wrong candidates. Later you will say it's the black stupid Africa that is not well civilized, that is doing those things. Meanwhile, in your colonial master so-called evil land, where you say you have fucking human rights, you have equally sexually abused and raped me above 10 times. Above 10 times, cherry on the cake, during the peak of your pandemic, yeah. 10, 11 policies, they sexually raped and assaulted me. With guns and uniforms, they raped me and assaulted me. They thought I will never say anything about it. Wrong. Very, very wrong candidate you chose. And I'm not even started yet. Because when I'm done with you, don't seek human race, you will get the memo and you will never forget my name in an hurry. You want to continue to fuck around and find out. For 15 good years in this Europe, for 15 good years, you seized my jobs. My job opportunity, you seized it. You made sure you kept me in a very, very, I don't know how to call it, frustrated mood for 15 years. You are still repeating it till this very moment. For 15 years, 10 decades, and 10 years, 1 decade in Italy to be specific to start with. You seized my entire job. You were sending people around to come and tell me, to come and be drug dealer, to come and be escorts, I even have my ex so-called best friend, Giovanni Noccia, that pervert. I'm waiting for the last photo I'm going to get, to expose all of you. That fucking Giovanni Noccia, you had the right, Frocetto di merda, Finocchio di pedofilo pimp, pimp master that you are, had the guts to tell me that if he had my body, he would be using my body to make money and being an escort. You even sent people to come and tell me, oh Adora, you have tried your best to do your modeling, to do your fashion, your clothing brand, to do your music. Nothing have worked. Just settle down and get married. See, for those of you who are wishing to eat Adora's pussy, to have anything to do with me sexually, I want you to know that I'm glad that I'm finally an adult at my age, and I've clocked be above 30 years. You see that sexual desires that you're having? You will fuck your prostitute, smelly, dusty, ugly mothers. You will fuck your prostitute, dusty bomber fathers. You will fuck the children that you will be breeding for generations to generations. Your sexual bonding, your sexual urges, you will be performing it with your own bloodline. I have told everybody that have ears to hear on all your social medias for so long now. When you clock the age of 30, your boundary, put it up immediately. It means you have survived 360 degrees of societal mental slavery. You don't need a partner. You don't need a friend. You don't need any smelly, breathing fucking thing in your space to be happy. Do not let your society put you into that mental slavery cage. Don't even think of breathing into the surface of this doomed earth. Otherwise, you see this, they are sexist, rapist, stalking, pedophile game. They will use your children's mouth, your children's asses, to give into the hands of wolf predators and stalkers, rapists, sexy sex addicts, to fuck them from baby to adulthood, like they have done to me. Like they have done to a lot of people that are not today able to speak about what they've seen from baby to adulthood. 15 years in Europe, you took away my job, all my opportunities to stand my life, all my budgets I made in my life. Imagine at my age, 15 years in Europe. For 30 years, I carried the whole human race on my head. I fed people. I was a mother. I was a father. I was a friend. I was a doctor. I was a therapist to the whole world. For 30 years, a healer to the whole world. For 30 years, until I dusted you 2023 March out of my shoulder. After I found out that you are